Hello everyone, this is Momin Khaiti and I just wanted to show you Count Timer and how it works. Okay, this is inside the dashboard of Count Timer. As you can see here, we have a menu. It's fairly simple, it's very simple app, but it's actually very powerful. Okay, so as you can see here, we have total timers. This the number of timers I already have in my account, and you might be wondering, I have 8 here, but I only have 1 here. That's because I only have 1 active. There are other ones are all archived. Okay, and I'll show you in a minute what that means. Okay, I've got a total impressions of 1720 and total clicks of 108 clicks on all my timers. Okay, now let's see how we can create a new timer. Okay, if I go to create timer, I will be presented with these designs up here, but of course we can customize these designs as well. So let's say we want to go with a circular one. Okay, first thing we need to do is we need to specify a name. So let's say I want to say count timer test, and this is just a name so you can recognize it later. Okay, retargeting code is, this is the code that if you put on your timer, then you'll be able to do retargeting. And in case you don't know what retargeting is, it's like Facebook pixel or other retargeting methods on Google and other places, where you actually can track your whoever is watching a certain element or viewing certain timer or something like that. Then you can actually maybe create a campaign to target them and bring them back to your offer. Okay, this is a little bit advanced. If you don't know what retargeting code is, you probably shouldn't be even messing with it, but it's there for advanced marketers in case you actually want to use it. Text on timer, so we'll say something like claim your bonuses before, and we can choose where to place the text. So usually I like to go for top, and then the redirection URL, this is where you need to put your link, which is the where you want to direct your people who actually click on your timer. So for example, HTTP, and you have to put the full address. Okay, I'm gonna say counttimer.com, and the end date, of course, you can choose whatever you want. And by the way, as you enter your details, you'll notice that you already have a preview here. Okay, so for example, let's say I want to go for EST, and let's say we want to go, I don't know, let's say 11 p.m. Okay, there we go. And you can notice how it automatically updated the preview here. Then we can customize the design of the timer. So the background color is white. I'm going to leave it to white. The the number colors here, these are red. You can select whatever you want from here, and then the text color as well. By the way, the text color affects both the text and the circle here as well. And of course you can go for a bigger one, and the font of the numbers as well as the text. Okay, so there we go. Now we're done. I don't think I like this font so much. Maybe we should change it to something else. Let's try this one and see what happens. And just give it a second to update. Okay, there we go. All right, now that we're done, we just hit save, and it takes us back to the dashboard where we came from. And as you can see here, we have count timer test, and it says new because we just created this. Okay, now before I go ahead and take the code of this timer, I wanted to show you the stats of a previously made timer. So for example, if I come here, to this particular timer, you can see that we've got 12 clicks and 97 impressions, okay? But if I go here under details, you'll see that I'm presented with more detailed kind of preview of stats of how many clicks. So here, for example, we've got around 10 clicks here, and then these are the number of views, how they're going up and down and so on. And this is just the total impressions and clicks and date created and so on. Okay, all right, so let's go back to the dashboard, and we want to copy the code of the timer we just created here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to share, and I have embed code. If I click on copy code, okay, I'm gonna say okay. Now if I go to my email and I'm using get response here, you need to be using the HTML mode, okay, to be able to actually show that timer. So you need to go to the HTML view of your email, which is here. And if I go right click and paste, there we go. So we've got it here. Now all I have to do is just show WYSIWYG again, wait for it a second, and you see that it already loaded inside my email. Then I can go ahead and send it, and it's going to be clickable. Maybe I should just say send, and okay, I'm actually gonna pause now because it's gonna take some time to send, and I'll show you inside my email how it looks like. Okay, so the email got sent and I just received it inside my Gmail account, and as you can see, this is the timer we just created. Now if I click on it, okay, it's gonna open in a new window, and it's gonna direct me to count timer. Okay, count timer home page, right there. Okay, and if I go back to count timer just to see the stats, if I go ahead and refresh, now I can see that I've got 1 click and 7 impressions. And the reason why I have 7 impressions is because as I was preparing the email and sending it out, I viewed it a few times. That's why, and then I viewed it inside my email and so on. But as you can see, it's right there. The last thing I wanted to show you is that you can, any timer, any one of these timers, you can actually archive it. And by archiving, it's just taking it to another list. Basically, it's not active anymore. It's just taken to a new list altogether. All right, so you can also duplicate, you can delete, and you can edit as well. Okay, that's it. It's a pretty simple app, but it's very, very useful. I have personally used it so many times in so many of my campaigns, and I found a significant difference in using scarcity, in really getting people to actually take very quick action on your campaigns. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.